All right, so who's a teacher or in education at all? Any educators? Make some noise. Parents, y'all got kids? I know y'all got kids. Yeah. Okay, bet. This for y'all. This one is called BTA. Okay, let me paint the scene. You're a public school teacher, overworked, underpaid, and overly stressed. On top of all of that, it's like no matter how much you sleep, it's never enough rest. But you feel blessed. Blessed you get to stretch the minds of the youth. And in those kids, oftentimes you see sparks of you. Now let's get to a different truth. Some of these kids could care less about learning in class. They disrespectful, can't read, and can't do math. Now let's get to a different truth. Some of these kids could care less about learning in class. They disrespectful, can't read, and can't do math. Don't comprehend shit and don't know how to read the room. Doing everything except what they supposed to do. I'm talking 6 years old, kicking and spitting on your good clothes, then 10 minutes later asking, Mr. Foster, can you help me tie my shoe? Hell no, little nigga, fuck you. And ooh, them little lips so quick to say something slick, talking about, well, if you was better at your job, maybe I get this. My papa said, you ain't even teaching shit. Now, mind you, this is the same child that's been running around my room no matter what I do. And it was getting kind of scary. I thought he was possessed, screaming out, like Danny from the Wild Thornberrys. Acting out, trying to get attention as the class clown. I'm standing there in disarray with no words left to say. I'm stuck staring. I really just can't believe this. Parents, it's time to get back to snatching lips. It's time for a change. And please, be swift. Don't let it slide. Don't let it pass. I'm talking pootie tang. These badass kids need that real BTA, straight belt to ass. Day in and day out, I gotta tell y'all badass kids to watch they mouth. 8-year-olds running around shouting out, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, I'm on that life, you know what I'm about. All because I tried to get them to read so they can increase the vocabulary that comes out they mouth. Man, some of these little bastards trash. Say it with me. It's time to put some belt to ass. But no, instead, y'all want to say, oh, he's just like that when he's mad. Then want to call us at the end of the year asking, how was my precious baby failing your class? Man, please. Your child been a terror all year due to your gentle parenting. Talking about, well, you know, little Susie can't help it. She has ADHD. At this point, don't we all? Them kids don't need medicine. I know exactly how these problems can get solved. It don't even gotta be a belt. Shit, let's play a game. Make it fun. Go ahead, give it a try. Ooh, I know. How about I Spy? I spy with my little eye a Hot Wheels racetrack, extension cord. Let's see, what's behind this door? Flip-flops or maybe the broom? What to choose? Or better yet, let's take it old school. The kids get to pick. Send them outside, make sure they come back with that good switch. The options are endless. I'm not saying just beat the kids senseless, but let's stop letting kids run y'all over in 2026. You would have thought these kids already had a 9 to 5 the way they act like the rules don't apply. So the next time your child words get a little too fly and them lips got too much to say, or they teachers like keep calling you each and every day, just let them know it's going down and don't hesitate. Make sure you're ready for this BTA. One more time, say it with me. Belt to ass. Come on. Thank you. So coming up next, this person, she kind of helped me get my start out here. It's really a couple people, but every time she blesses the mic, I feel like I'm on an episode of Bridgerton. Y'all go ahead, y'all give it up for Lady U.K. Ron. Make some noise, make some noise.
On the passenger side, my usual spot, in my faithful ride, just reflecting, thinking, reminiscing, when a song spills the radio. For metal bent, glass shattered, yet I walked away with only scratches and bruises. Your light shines on me. I remember in 1996 when that TIA could have taken more than it did. But you know what? My body restored, my strength, your light shined on me. And more recently, when my heart lay broken in pieces, shattered in places, that only you could reach. You quickly stitched me back together with grace and mercy. Your light shined on me. Here I am again, reflecting, thinking, just reminiscing, and once more my soul whispers what my life keeps proving. I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. Thank you.
She about to shut this shit down, so just get ready. Y'all go ahead, give it up for Ashley Roche.
Hey guys. Hey. Hey, what y'all doing? So, this isn't new, but it's super, super old. But it fell in line perfectly with what this new year is about, and it's most definitely about accountability for me. So, it was too easy to be angry, to selfishly look at the pain you caused without any regard to myself being involved. Love is this crazy thing that has you build foundations on hopes and dreams without taking into account what it would be if it was fully without change, just you and me. I understand now that perspective can change everything. It was too easy being angry. It was too easy to say what you've done to me. It's easy to block out the pain that I may bring. I wanted so bad to make it all your fault, to point my fingers and make you pay all costs. But if I'm honest and truth is shared, while one finger pointed at you, there were 3 others meeting me there.
Ooh, rewind.
I wanted so bad to make it all your fault, to point my fingers and make you pay all the cost. But if I'm honest and truth is shared, while one finger pointed at you, 3 others were meeting me there. I said you didn't know how to love me while I was confused on love myself. I didn't have the capacity to give myself and all my wealth. I said you didn't move at a growth-bringing pace while I stayed stuck in my own life race. I said you hurt me with the games you played, but I continued to hurt myself the longer that I stayed. It broke me to pieces when he said we were just friends, but without a firm set of boundaries, I broke myself in the end. Giving too much without knowing when to pull back, requiring things from people that I knew in my soul they lacked. Ignoring my intuition and feeding my desires made me feel that with my love, they would vibrate higher. That everyone before me had just gotten it wrong. They didn't love you right. Let me show you I'm strong. Trying to put together pieces that I didn't shatter while leaving my own pieces behind as if they didn't matter. Look at you. Look at you. Like you just can't get right. When it was my own demons fighting me at night, thinking emotional intelligence was being untouched and unfazed, when being touched was what I needed on most of those days. As much as I would like to make this song about you, I can't give you the blame for places that were scarred well before you. See, perspective changes things. Was it that you couldn't love me the way that I needed, or was I not open in the places I needed to be to receive it? Was I too calculated when protecting myself because love has no room for conditional steps? Was it just that you were only there to help me grow through a season and I was trying to make your missteps the only reason? Could it be that you were a reflection of me, looking at all of my scars in a mirror, rejecting myself as I rejected you to make the image in the mirror seem clearer? I tried making everything about you, but the pain made the truth too heavy. I had to admit to myself that self, you just weren't ready. You hadn't done the work. You hadn't faced the demons. It wasn't him that left your heart screaming. It wasn't his flaws. It was you that made you lose focus. It wasn't his games. It was your lack of boundaries that made you feel hopeless. I've been doing the work and facing my shadow, accepting responsibility for the lives that I've shattered, retracing my steps and looking over my platter, realizing if it was filled with love, money, stability, and everything I thought you were missing, it still wouldn't have mattered. Because I still didn't have me, the essence of all things. I was still figuring out myself and taking away from that, trying to figure out everyone else. You did nothing other than move the way you move, and one day you'll meet your shadows and have to deal with that too. This isn't a manifesto of innocence, but it's an acceptance of blame, taking responsibility for being a pawn in the game. Both of us calculated, afraid of being used, scared to fall too deep or too hard because somebody must lose, placing bets against ourselves, giving away all of our wealth, looking for more life, not realizing that we are life itself. Yeah. We live in fear of the very thing we chase and wonder why we never see the end of our race. Questioning why love has to be so hard when we place conditions on something unconditional so it never plays its part. Perspective changes things. When you realize you tried to play victim, tried to act like I gave my heart and soul and they took it all with them. I gave them what I have to give, but it wasn't my heart and soul. I gave them my hurt, my pain, my grudges, and slight pieces of me to hold. I gave them my insecurities and laced them with kisses. I gave them my heart with chunks of it missing. I gave them sex with my body while my mind floated away. I gave them all of this just to not feel lonely on most days. Real healing comes when you dig deep inside and uncover the things that you try to hide. When you become friends with your darkest places, when you look your bruises in their faces, when you make amends with your past and make the decision that although I was there, I'll never go back. When you make it okay to feel through your worst days, revisiting them to understand why you felt that way, when you are completely honest about how you got here because you were out of alignment making choices out of fear. When you decide to change the perspective, you change the view. The view changes your thoughts and then it changes you. Yes. And for some reason, you don't feel so bad. You don't pity yourself for the losses you've had. You applaud yourself for the growth and the lessons through the pain. You thank the divine for the space to create change. You pay attention to the fact that you don't walk or talk the same. Yeah. You glow a little different with the absence of pain. Your posture straightens up with the absence of shame. And you no longer feel the urge to find a place to blame. You understand that we all have our fight. And it's not about who's wrong or right, but who can make it out of the darkness to find their light. It is no longer about the pain or anger caused by you or me. It's about loving yourself into being free.
Next person coming up, she also had a major role that helped me get my start out here in Dallas. Y'all give it up for the Ember Moonstone.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Y'all can bless me back. Blessings. I'm Ember Moonstone, and I'm thankful to be here tonight. No, I'm good. Y'all can hear me? Yeah. I'm thankful to be here tonight, and I just wanted to, as I perform this next piece, in 2026, we're going to break some old habits, right? So if you're thinking about going back to somebody else, it's like giving them a bullet because they missed you the first time. So I'm ready to perform this first piece. It's new shit. New shit. Like finished this morning new shit. So I'm ready. This one's called Love and Feelings. And we're going to be a little grown tonight, just a little bit. Individual has my knees to my ears and chest to chest we swallow breaths. To lay with you is everlasting ecstasy, a drug I indulge as you write me as your signature. The same for you as we share soul touches. The books you read on repeat seem to say Ember page after page. I stay in meditation for me to prepare my soul, remaining spirited, to love you eternally righteous. Beyond any expectation sets, I am not limited to an A+. You will grade me eternity. Eternity for ensuring to love you to my full capabilities of uplifting myself spiritually, not to lose myself in this process. Loving in unison as our hearts connect to beat. My heart forced me and my life on a diet, removing anything that doesn't consistently propel me forward, removing weight-gaining bothers of others holding too tight to me, loosening my belt to feel driven drama. I will no longer snack on to taste morsels, no longer lifting me to a higher purpose. This individual placed my knee to my ear, one leg released, and chest to chest, we exhale to shallow breaths. Love me in my love language. I won't hide my complications because I want you to understand me in full vision. Place your hands in my hand and we'll embrace each other's inner souls. Looking in eyes, that's the chaos. I can't hide how I'm tongue-tied, twisted inside, tasting on your emotional connection. This individual has my knees to my ears and chest to chest, we share shallow breaths. Tongue lacing on my wrist, that shit ain't shallow, it caught my attention. His allure, I'm sure, has my mind going through a Rolodex of fuck faces. Beginning stages of my love captured in feelings. This next level of love will require me to let people go instead of proving I am worthy of them. Blessings.
Coming up next to the stage, she was acting kind of shy the first few days when we got this thing rolling. But now, you know what I'm saying, she done got her feet wet. She know what she doing now. She basically a professional. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Donna Marie.
He said I used to be shy. I'm still shy, so. I just want to do a poll real quick. Anyone here are artists or creatives, performers, even if you like karaoke and you take it seriously, just a show of hands. I'm a teacher, so this is like a pet peeve. I just want to see real quick. Okay. All right. Well, if you've been on the stage for a while and you feel like you're getting comfortable there, I'm going to encourage you to come up with a stage name. So that's what this poem is about. A stage name is like an alter ego. Like Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, Slim Shady, Eminem, T.I., and Tip, and I'm convinced it's not just a character reveals how you really feel within. It's a real you, the one that dances around when you're listening to music by yourself in the living room. So in this poetry game, the time came where it was time to think of a stage name. They said, all right, you've been on the mic for a while. It's time that people know who you are. So I weighed out my options and asked different opinions, but nothing seemed fitting. A name is a brand, representation, identity. And if people remember it before you leave this earth, it becomes your legacy. So after all that thinking of what my stage name could be, I just landed on my government, Donna Marie. Because when I speak, I'm just being me, but I share the parts you don't see. I expose the wounds when I bleed. In real life, I'm reserved, but on the mic, I feel free. And I'm not sure if you could tell, but I lost some weight. Because ever since my plan to stop giving a damn, I feel a little lighter. The sun shines a little brighter because I choose to admire myself. I came to a realization that achieving perfection is an illusion created by the projection of hypocrites. So I stopped my pursuit of being a perfectionist and caring about other people's opinions. When I came to understanding that the only person on this planet who was perfect all their life was rejected and crucified. So what I look like? Trying to always be right. Yes. I came to a realization that the only person on this planet who was perfect all their life was rejected and crucified. So what I look like trying to always be right. Feels like when you're trying to be careful wearing all white, but it is what it is. These stains build character. Every blemish, every smudge is proof that I got it out the mud. People don't know the valleys I've been through, quick to judge, but they couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. But I just have this way of handling things with grace, because the things that should have broke me, I chose to embrace.
Rewind.
Yes.
I just have this way of handling things with grace, because the things that should have broke me, I chose to embrace. You got to be careful though. Not to let negative thoughts consume you when you don't notice, because it's so subtle, like a thief in the night. It creeps in your mind and start feeding on your insecurities. So those little nibbles make you full of self-doubt. And that's why the words I choose to use, I plan to speak life. And I'm not talking about cheesy affirmations like use kind, smart, use important. Yeah, that's true, but in this world full of darkness, I choose to be the light. I want my words to hit when I speak like a clean blow from Mayweather. So when I look in the mirror, I only worry about how I feel in the eyes of the beholder. And I tell myself I'm intentional and original. He took his time, every detail, every part of me is proof of God's creativity. And I know when he was cooking, he was sneezing with the seasonings because I came out a little feisty. Quiet and say to myself, but if you push me like my grandmama's curry chicken, I'm spicy. I'm not saying I found my voice because I always had a lot to say. I just picked up at a young age that society don't really ignore girls who look this way. By the time I learned how to ride a two-wheeler, I figured the world would treat me better if I had more European features. If my curls were a little looser, if the skin tone showed the pink in my cheeks when I blush, maybe then I'll be more accepted and loved. It created a cycle of feeling misjudged. Quick to label my fiery spirit as attitude. Made me feel like I always had something to prove. Felt like a butterfly before leaving its cocoon. Because I knew I was fearfully and wonderfully made, but the world made me feel like I was delusional. Sometimes it still does. Because it's hard when your circumstances make you feel like you're not good enough. And I can't change the world, but I could change how I view it. And that's why, if you don't see the value in me, baby, you got to keep it moving. I'm quick to call a U-Haul, because if I haul negative opinions driven by evil intentions, it's going to weigh me down. And I used to get annoyed when people would sleep on me, but now I think it's my superpower. Those features, I couldn't be prouder, and I'm an instigator. Those little girls in my classroom, I feed their fire. I let their flames sway through the air because I gas up their intelligence, their creativity, their hair, because I know how they're perceived in the world, the effect the world had on me, and I'm never going back to that girl I used to be. So when I tell you I think I'm hotter than fish grease and nothing in this world could stop me, I thoroughly believe it. And this ain't coming from a place of arrogance because I know I'm a work in progress. I just feel untouchable when I'm moving in the spirit. So when I see people tripping, I let them have it because I have nothing to prove, laughing in my head because my words could be lethal. Homicide, but I choose peace every time. I operate from love, so when they go low, I go high. I'm anchored by a higher power. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. The little things that come my way, I take it to the chin, because the one that's fighting for me, he always wins. Got me comfortable in my skin. This Godiva, not Hershey's. Chocolate so rich, it'll give you diabetes. And if you overindulge, it'll bring you to your knees. Like my birthstone, I need to be handled carefully. Sweet like cake, I got layers. Smile warm and sincere, but don't get it twisted. It's strict around here. I'm an introverted dreamer. I'm a believer. A hard ass with an empath. I have an appetite for authenticity. I'm unapologetically me. A little crazy because I share my diary by going on the mic and saying my raw thoughts occasionally. Bars going out like Amazon deliveries. Giving lessons like school is in session through my life story. Turning past traumas into testimonies. Sharing my journey wrapped in words that are witty. And in this economy got me saving my pennies, so this stage is free therapy. And I gotta stay fly because that's the only way I know how to be. And if you didn't know, let me introduce myself. My name is Donna Marie.
Coming up next to the mic, actually the shop owner. None of this would really be possible if we didn't make that connection. Y'all go ahead and give it up for my boy Rico, man.
What's good, y'all? Y'all having fun tonight?
Yeah.
Tight shit, that's what's up. So, you know, like, speaking of free therapy, you know, it's like, the only reason I be having stuff to say up here is because I have a terrible retention rate, like, you know, dating wise. So it's like, you know, things move kind of quick over here. So it's like, I always got like a new thing, this new shit to say every time, you know. But this one's this is some new shit that I wrote, obviously. New shit. So yeah. New Year, say me, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you got this over with. Say New Year, say me, bitch. Yeah, you got this over with. Nah, I'm just playing. I mean, I'm playing, but I'm not though. It's not as bad as you thought though. They just made me the bad guy because I asked for more than the last guy. It's not gonna be the same as that life. I'm after bigger things that you'll see in time. Cause it's deeper than learning your body and mind or whatever make you laugh and cry. I need a better type of effort and time. Like, I come in peace. I don't wanna disturb none of the things you keep. Cause I get it, I've lost my peace before too. So I just wanna let it be known Cause look, we all grown. I'm not hiding the type of time that I'm on. Cause honestly, I'ma probably be single till I'm gone. But the in between is just way too long. I'm not trying to spend it all alone. So I love everyone the same. Don't put no shame in my name, cause you think I'm trying to play a game. I told you what I see, what we could be, and everything that you mean to me. But if you can't believe in me, then there's nothing left to speak. I'm on to the next until I find what I see. Cause even though I know you like the back of my hand, that's not the only one I see. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna leave cause I also got 2 feet. I'm not one to beg you, please. So if you're not trying to stay, that's okay, cause I'll leave you alone without further delay. But I really hope this flame burns bright, cause even though there's a flicker in the light, bonds always grow thicker as you fight for the things that you want in life. At least if you fight together though. Even if forever ain't forever, just be my baby till whenever. And if things don't work, we can be friends till we get back together.
My name is David Foster, aka Davy Lakes, aka D Foster Art. Y'all can follow me there. If y'all just like all the poetry that you're seeing tonight, go ahead and follow our poetry page at Boldly Spoken Poetry. Again, that's Boldly Spoken Poetry. You know, I'm from Ohio, and growing up out there in Dayton, I saw a lot of fireflies as a kid. I've been here since 2016. I might have seen 5. So this poem is called Fireflies. I never really see fireflies in Dallas. No matter if I'm driving through the hood with them places that got the $1 million houses, you know, the ones that kind of look like a foreign palace. I just never really see too many fireflies in Dallas. Not at the fairgrounds where the food is way too overpriced. Next thing you know, you done spent 100 tickets on 2 drinks, and all you really got was 2 big ass cups of sugar and some melted ice. I guess I just never really see too many fireflies in Dallas. But I done heard them turn on the news, another black body murdered. Cops sprang out, gunshots sprang out. Now ain't that black-hearted? Botham John gunned down alone in an old apartment. I never really see too many fireflies in Dallas. But I done heard them turn on the news. These crazy white boys done shot up another school. Police quick, like a big light a flick, to fire when it comes to color folk like me and you. But slow on the draw and barely want to get involved when the writing's on the wall and it's little lifeless bodies whose blood now fills and floods these halls. I guess I just never really see too many fireflies in Dallas. But I done heard them. These fireflies are an invasive species buzzing with sounds of death. Once they go by, murder, murder, murder. Deceased natives is all you see. Crooked police shooting them off as if they have a quota to meet. How many black and brown bodies can I make my fireflies sting until they drive the black man extinct? How many unlawful shootings do I need to commit before I get sent on fully paid leave? Just to wait a few weeks and be right back to meeting the quota? I guess they just needed a vacation from all the nigga slaying. I guess that leave was just to appease and silence the sounds that ring through the streets as my people chant and scream, no justice, no peace. I guess I never really seen too many fireflies in Dallas. But I for damn sure done heard them. Poem. Thank you. Coming up next, bringing her on back to the stage. I'll go ahead and give it up for Lady UK Rhyme.
They speak to their own thoughts. Whispers circle in the mind like birds with nowhere to land. Mental storms, emotional bruises, pain so deep it doesn't even hurt anymore because nobody else can see it. They hear the world in echoes, a sudden noise, a shift in the air, a sixth sense sharpened by survival until they realize it's their own heartbeat knocking from the inside. Laughter becomes a foreign language. Voices behind doors, thin apartment walls turn into free entertainment. A whole cast of imagined faces. Characters born from the ache of wanting to belong somewhere to someone unseen, forgotten, not chosen to be alone, just left there. Tears run out, cries turn inward, and silent hurts stuck up like stones in the chest. Prayers rise and fall back down onto pillows that already know the story. And while we keep moving, living, laughing, just lifing, feeling only sometimes, but never really alone, they are everywhere, in the stores, at work, in church rows, in passing crowds, faces full of loneliness standing right within our reach. So let's just stop, just for a moment, look up and see them. Offer a smile, offer a nod. Say a real "how are you doing?" These gestures might seem like nothing to us, but might be the last thread that's holding them together, keeping them here with us. It is our responsibility. It's our mission. It's our human calling, just to check in to those who believe that no one else will. This time of year, New Year, just think about those people who are out there by themselves. You see them walking. It takes nothing for just a smile, just to say hello, because you never know where that person is in life. Thank you, UK ladies.
Y'all give it up for one more time. Energy in the room. Energy in the room.
You can give them to me. I'm going to put this in the tray.
All right, bring it back to the stage. Y'all give it up for Ashley Roche.
People act like when you heal, you become a nicer person. You let things slide. People act like when you heal, you become a nicer person. You let things slide, you hold emotions inside, give your pain safe places to hide, when it's actually quite the opposite. That's when you'll start popping shit. That's when the first lie becomes the last. Ain't nobody getting no pass. Lack of communication means you're not the one. I don't do no chasing, but to get away from that type of nigga, I'll run. Confusion is an exit sign that rarely has closure. Just being confused in itself is enough for me to know it's over. I ain't letting shit slide. I'ma speak on it every time, but no need to worry about me nagging and bitching. I'ma bring it to your attention and then get out the kitchen. I ain't letting shit slide. I'ma speak on it every time, but no need to worry about me nagging and bitching. I'ma bring it to your attention and then get out the kitchen. No long paragraphs, no more trying to get anyone to understand, because with that type of behavior, it doesn't matter the response. You could never be my man. And I ain't doing no waiting. I'm single till I'm taken. That consistency and effort will show me which route we're taking. And yes, I talk to other niggas, and ain't now one of them touch me. And yes, I talk to other niggas, and ain't now one of them touch me, because I realize exchanging energy with the wrong nigga can get ugly. And yes, I talk to other niggas, and ain't now one of them touch me, because I realize exchanging energy with the wrong nigga can get ugly. We play survival of the fittest. We finna see who coming with it. I'm not canceling plans with friends, changing my Sunday routine. Nothing is up for negotiation when it comes to my well-being. I used to be willing to do all those things, and I think it gave people the wrong impression of me. Made them believe that I would never leave. Made them believe that for them I would sacrifice me. And in some ways I did, till I figured out that was no way to live. I was holding safe spaces and being safe places for hurt that didn't belong to me. Niggas was dead ass heartbroken about other bitches and coming to me to grieve. And I ain't no therapist, so I ain't what you need. And they weren't.
Hello, Queen.
I was holding safe spaces and being safe places for hurt that didn't belong to me. Niggas was dead ass broken hearted about other bitches and coming to me to grieve. And I ain't no therapist, so I ain't what you need. And they weren't what I needed either. Yeah, they brought me lessons. The biggest is on how to be a leaver. I was good at it, but it needed some refinement. I needed to understand the importance of timing. I was always aware of what was taking place. I saw that shit right at the gate. But I'm such a believer in the changes of others that instead of observing, I would turn into something like their mother. See, a mother's love never gives up, even when she knows she's done enough. Even when she says she's washed her hands, after she dries them, she'll get them dirty again, knowing that she can't change someone else's plan. I played the wrong position. I was supposed to observe, take notes, check for alignment, and continue my mission. I was supposed to see that the fire was hot and get my ass out the kitchen. I wasn't supposed to sit in the fires that they started and burn with them. I see now, it wasn't them, it was me that was fanning the flames. I was giving months and years to people that were only supposed to have 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. That part.
Yeah, she gonna tear it down every time. I promise you. All right, man. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Donna Marie. Show us some
It's an oldie but a goodie. This is my favorite poem. It's called My Starting Five. Phone dry. Drier than hot pavement in the Texas heat summer. Drier than a parched throat the morning after a drunken night's slumber. Drier than a Popeye's biscuit. You have nothing to drink on the side. But it's nights like this I reminisce when I had my starting five. Quick confession, on behalf of every girl who had a solid rotation, if it didn't work out, you had to charge it to the game. A roster of plays in the group chat, only known by their nicknames. Like Mr. CDL, because he was on the road mostly. Someone to laugh on the phone with and tell me I'm pretty, but when we would never link, because every time he came to the city, I would hit him with the, sorry, I can't hang out, I'm too busy. The truth is, I couldn't take him seriously with my time, because I knew as soon as we hung up the phone, he probably had some other girl on the line. And afterwards, Mr. Mature, he was a little older, not about the games. He took initiative that lacked in a lot of men my age. He was ready to take the next step. He wanted me to meet his daughter. Told me she's gonna drill you with questions, but I think you would like her. The truth is, it would never work because I was way too immature. Because if she asked what we doing, I'm gonna say we just chilling, and he deserved so much love, and I just was not that woman. Now, player number 3 was a GOAT. The MVP in my starting lineup, this was my Kobe. I'm trying to find better descriptive words, but I can't think of none, so I'm gonna call this one Mr. Get the Job Done. Stroke like Picasso, always staying out the lines, threw down in the kitchen, and he was so fine, and I don't know what it was, but he had the potion, but he started messing things up with all these emotions, getting in his feelings, and that wasn't part of the plan. Sending paragraphs, messages, I'm not about to read all that. I had to walk away. I felt bad because I couldn't ignore his pain, and I knew I was the one to blame. Baby, is all yours, I would say, indulging in the thrill, but I was just in the moment. I didn't mean it for real, but my words was penetrating his heart. It told me I have to be careful what I say. I should have been more gentle with his feelings because I knew I wasn't going to stay. Player number 4, there was no love because I met this nigga at the club. He said, I think you mad cool and I like what I see, but I'm not a boyfriend. That's just not me. But we were inseparable. We had a time, long conversations, dates, indulging in wine. Our banter was unmatched. He always knew how to make me laugh. Venting about how to get on my nerves at work while I used to rub on his back, but monogamy was something that we lacked. Kept it 100 with me from the jump, and honestly, I respected that. Because he gave me an option instead of selling me dreams, and I was freshly out of a breakup, so I wanted the same thing. This casual thing turned into a bond, and I know he was for the streets, but that was my baby, my stink. But it threw him for a loop when I left him for someone new, but babe, you said to keep it casual, so I was just following suit. Now for player number 5, I have to take my time because his charming smile with the dimples had me in a chokehold since 09. Oh, for real. Toxic cycle, on and off, same immature games we played as kids, but now we're adults, and I swear throughout the years I tried to move on. get in relationships and fall in love, but he would pop up every single time I had a breakup. Not because of nothing deep. I just think he liked to play with me, pull on my heartstrings, because he knew I was weak. Because he was a different situation. Those other guys go around for validation that I only craved from him. And truth is, I shut him all down if he said the word, delete their number, never talk to him again, and all he had to do was say he was going to be my man. If he did that, I would stand 10 toes as the person he could be vulnerable and naked with, and I'm not talking about clothes. I would have his back and push him to be a better man, make him feel appreciated the best ways I can. I would build him up in this world with systems created to tear him down. He could be my king, and I could be his queen if he would just give me the crown. And I don't even know what made him have such a hold on me, because it wasn't love, and it sure as hell wasn't the way he treated me. Maybe it was my ego getting bruised every time he would leave. Maybe it's that he felt comfortable to go back to because of our long history. Maybe I was just trying to prove my worth to him because I just wanted him to see me. And I tried to run from this toxic soul tie, but got sentenced with him 18 to life. Those trips to Chirac, I should have strapped up, because moving with caution, I still got my club shot up. Got me scrambling, looking for the receipt. I need a refund because Plan B lied to me, broken with a broken heart, and now a baby by a nigga who left me with the abandonment issues he got because of his daddy. For the first time I could finally see, I was forced to take the rose glasses off of me, and with fresh eyes started replaying our history to come to the realization that that man never gave a damn about me. But you know what's so funny? That charming smile with the dimples still melts my heart to this day. Only because now that same exact smile I see on my son's face. And honestly, I'm blessed because we're both obsessed with the kid, and I know it sounds cliche, but choosing motherhood was the best thing I ever did. Bringing the life into this world, I knew we had to stop with the games, co-parenting, led by God's grace, because ever since Junior been here, we don't even look at each other the same way. It's literally like our decade-long spell felt like it was suddenly erased, thank God. But in this dating scene, I was feeling conviction because getting attention from these dudes just wasn't fulfilling. Yearned for something new, so I decided to pray. I looked up at God and said, Coach, take me out the game. Unless he's my husband, don't even have them look my way, and I swear he answers prayers, because ever since that day, my phone ain't been the same. Because now I'm guided by the Holy Spirit. No more distractions, only discernment. Red flags so loud it's almost blinding, and I be dodging them like police sirens, and I'm not walking around miserable, talking about his piss in the dating pool. Because with the right person, we could create something beautiful. This is just my season of solitude. Because real discernment is taking inventory, checking my own heart posture. I got to make sure I'm not being toxic and contaminating water. I'm just looking for alignment, someone connect with my spirit. I need intention because I could build another roster again. It ain't nothing. But I'm not putting my heart in a compromising position. I'm also not trying to hurt anyone else too, so I'm not just dating because it's something to do. Instead of pointing the finger at someone else, people don't have the discipline to just sit with themselves, trying to avoid. Instead of pointing the finger at someone else, people don't have the discipline to sit with themselves. Trying to fill the void by seeking others' opinions when all that's doing is delaying the real healing. Plus, nothing's more fulfilling than the overwhelming love from up from above. This must be that peace that they speak of. And I still go down memory lane from time to time about that season where I had my starting five. I would never take it back because it made me more wise. Because now the only validation I crave these days is from the Most High. So in the meantime, phone dry. Dried in hot pavement in Texas heat summer. Dried in the parched throat the morning after a drunken night slumber. Dried in the Popeyes biscuit and you have nothing to drink on the side. Soul ties could feel like chains and I finally escaped. I feel free from the pain, and it feels so good to have a heart that's healed and whole, but the side effects of peace is it comes with the dry phone.
Y'all give it up for it one more time. Phone driving the beat. All right, coming back to the stage, we got Rico. Y'all give it up for Rico. Make some noise.
Alright, this is a little off topic, but I just want to see like how many of y'all got like family recipes and stuff that like, yeah, that's cool. Cause like I've been in Texas for like 6 years now, and like I'm from Seattle. We don't really have like sweet potato pie and shit. And I grew up like they try to give me a pumpkin pie. And that shit not good. And then I get to Texas, I ain't gonna cap, that shit is still not good. Like sweet potato pie is trash. I'm tired. Hey, that shit is doo-doo garbage. No, boy. Vegetables do not belong in desserts. Okay? Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, carrot cake, all trash. You know what I'm saying? No, this is garbage. Like, tell your granny throw the recipe away. That shit. Nah, that shit. But alright, so speaking of desserts, going into my poem is this was inspired by by a conversation we was having in the shop, and it was about body counts, and and look, it's just pretty much like to shorten up the conversation. It's pretty much they ended up calling me a chubby chaser because I hit the most big girls, but like it's not even that bad. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I got a type. I just like fine shit. Like if you like me, fuck it. You know? But it's 2026, so it's we got BBQs now, not BBWs, big beautiful queens. So it's, that's what this was called. It's called Big Beautiful Queens. So this one for the ones that get out of breath after a flight of stairs. It's okay, baby girl. The elevator right over there. Look, this one for the ones that get out of breath after a flight of stairs. Okay. It's okay, baby girl. The elevator right over there. This one for the ones that bring a pot roast plate and a roll with all the sides at the theaters. It's okay, we can both be some eaters. For the ones that, with that little elbow fat, I know you're cooking all day. Hey, you feel me? Oh God. But my one homie used to say, if she ain't 280, then she ain't a lady. And I used to think my one homie used to say, if she ain't 280, then she ain't a lady. I used to think that was a really weird saying, but he wasn't really playing. Before then, I never had nothing over 2 some. And then I tried one that was 3 some. Oh man, that's so much woman, you don't even think about a threesome. And if you can pick one up, you feel tougher than Hercules, saying, I know you're probably thinking, damn, this white boy tripping. But look, a brother got knees, saying, hey, hear me out. If she got a pretty face and the gut to butt ratio all in the right place, I'm probably going. I don't care what you say. She don't need nothing but a few extra steps in a day and maybe some extra vegetables on a plate. She probably lose a little weight. Because, hey, the last one I slayed, she took them big ass drawers off. You should have seen the look on my face. I was like, God damn, I don't think I got enough meat to meet these chicks. It's more than a physical attraction. They bring the type of peace that make you tell that little bad bitch gets a packing. Because the big girls I had never been a hater to me. Baby girl, I love how you cater to me. They ask things like, what you want to eat and can I rub your feet? Maybe time will come around and the streets will savor for me, because, it's never really yours, it's only your turn, so be safe and don't get too hurt. But, that's it, Y'all like that? Hey, if you like what you heard, you can follow me on Instagram, Rico. I be doing all types of that shit on
He got me kicking the mic. What for? Hold on. Out of pocket. All right, y'all give it up for Rico. One more time. We're gonna go ahead and get the open mic popping up first. We have Oh So Original. Oh So Original. Y'all make some noise.
Hey Dallas. Hey. I'm Also Original. That's my stage name. I love it. Period. Anybody been in love, hurt, betrayed, heartbroken by friends, family, or significant other? Okay, this one for us. LOVE. I've traced back time after time. Wonder where things went wrong. Unlike Miss LaBelle, didn't nothing ring to my intention until it was a little too late. Who would have known time wasn't on our side? Everything seemed so perfect, the stars aligned. Follow the North Star that shines so bright. But unlike the rainbow with no pot of gold, just pain and hope. Never used to associate love with pain until loving you caused my heart to ache. My feelings taunt me as if I let them down. I told you so. I told you I didn't want to break my walls. Not one layer of cement at a time I rebuild. Storing our memories in the middle so the next time I won't let my wall all the way down. Just enough for you to step on your tippy toes to peep in. Lately, I haven't been really writing. As soon as I get back into self-love, seems like something always gets me distracted. Until I find peace. Until I find myself alone, trying to find a way to cope. And the only thing I continue to return to is the pen and paper, my words in thin air, because regardless what happens, happy, sad, mad, shouldn't nothing block my creativity of expressing myself. That's why they say, what the fuck is writer's block? Because here I was laying down, my heart in my stomach, my head in my ass, reminiscing about the past. I sat and asked myself, self, how you really feeling? Ain't nobody else here to listen. It's a boulder on my chest. Every day I wake up, my heart feels like a pit of fire. And there's a frog in my throat. My trust so fucked up, I double question everything. Because genuine and loyalty turned into what can I do for you and how can you drain me? Imagine a heart surgery, no anesthesia. Every single move sends an excruciating pain. I flatlined a long time ago. Nobody asks a happy person how they really feel. I tango with my thoughts, waltz with my feelings, gangster rap with my mouth when a bitch try to test me. Life ain't never been easy. Feels like a game of Tetris, one thing after another. At one point in time, I would have went to war with the world. Took anything you said and ran with it, gave you my trust, thought it was love. The only thing I learned to trust is in my own intuition. Pulling myself up from the pit of trust and heartache. Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try it again. Should have known not to trust you further than I could throw you. I love you when I was still finding love for myself. It was supposed to be us, but you went ahead and found someone else. Trust? You're right. I don't trust no one. Disloyalty is like a virus. Keep your 6 feet. Every time you look around, someone trying to backdoor me. Ain't no way I'm gonna give my trust to another motherfucker. Not a nigga, not a bitch, not an aunt. Motherfuckers cost you so much, I cut myself. I forgive you, but I'll never forget. Trust? Save that shit for the next gullible bitch. No one ever noticed unless you have a smile on your face. It stays for about 12 hours, but once I walk through that door, it fades. I can't put the puzzle together on how you squeeze the life out of me. I'm just fighting until there's no more life left in me. When I really finally say I'm done, ain't no way you call me a bitch for walking out the ring. It's not that I got over you as the days go by and I wipe my own tears, feed myself encouraging words, look at myself in the mirror with nowhere else to turn. It's not that I got over you. I eventually had no one else to turn to. I was left alone with no one to help comfort the cries, doing my own womb care. I don't know what hurt the most, the physical act of the womb, the alcohol that disinfected the thoughts that was left behind, or the stitches one day at a time. It's gonna be okay. Every single time I pierce the skin to gather what was left, or the scar, usually the scars are ugly unless you do extra wound care. I love yous as my aloe, and meditation is my shea butter. It gets the body back smooth. And although over time the scar might fade, I still haven't gotten over you. I don't really speak too much on love, see? Lately, my heart being in critical condition, insufficient of the atomic number 8, found the O in my chest, much more like the Bermuda, where nothing gets rediscovered. Every time I try to express how I feel, all of a sudden the encephalon wants to lose cognitive. My words have arthritis on paper, the tongue don't reach the top of my mouth, so I really wouldn't be able to verbally express to you the insides. It's just cold blue. Everyone wants this thing called love, but nobody want to put in the labor. Can't communicate, don't participate, motherfuckers don't know how to reciprocate. So quick and easy to fall into temptation, forgetting that they have the option. Instead, using emotion, falling into sexual seduction, leaving me wishing I would have used my intuition. It's crazy because indeed I'm quite intuitive. Wish I would have known the motive. You were so damn attractive, I should have kept that third eye active. That love shit would have you over imaginative. Shout out to my hustle because it kept me appreciative. But a bitch like me became very sensitive. Mooney wished she could retrace the time. Me, I wish I had a time machine to fast forward to see if we really are destined, if our cars are meant to align. What I perceived was foreign fantasy, even with the name aligned against. You became benign to my heart, no scalpel to assist. Wish I wasn't sitting here writing about this shit. Instead, I wish I had a 7-inch blade engraved my name into your skin. Still couldn't amount to the pain you put me in. Love, searched it up. This is what I didn't find. Forgiveness, understanding, compromise, sympathize. Nobody told me it was the light through the storm. The lack of loyalty caused me PTSD. It's a shame how they say they love you one minute and eventually leave. How motherfuckers I known for the longest betrayed me. Now it's fuck friends, all I got is me. It gets lonely trying to be there for everyone else. Where's my shoulder to lean on when I need the help? Instead, I guess I go pay some therapists to help me with my problems. Been to a motherfucker off the street? Yeah, I doubt it. When I'm alone by myself in my head, I came to a conclusion if I calculated right, everyone would eventually switch up in the end. Then you be the one in the wrong, weak-minded, if you call it end. Compressing the air out of my lungs till I'm blue in the face. You wanna hear I love you? Tell them this gonna be your last day. Please shut the fuck up with all that fake shit. Y'all didn't give a fuck about me when I was in pain. Love, love, love. Oh, what it's meant to be in love, to feel love, to be love.
Y'all give it up for Oso one more time. All right, coming up next to the stage, Z, the motherfucking poet.
Okay, we got him.
Oh, my fault, I thought you over there.
Yeah, you did. You did. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey. Hey.
Hold on, y'all.
I should not have. There you go, baby. All right, y'all. I'm Z. I'm from Atlanta. I drug my sister out with me tonight so I can do this. The last time I think I stood in front of people other than 4 hours ago at this meeting was I was like eight years ago. I said 8 years ago. I've been in Texas 6 years. So shout out to Dallas. I really, really like Dallas, by the way. I think Dallas is probably the second litest city aside from Atlanta. No offense. But Dallas lit though. I like Dallas. So I would say it's new. New shit. But I kind of revised some old shit. So, if I can, real quick, y'all follow me on Instagram. A dose of Papa Bear. No fancy spelling. I'm really boring. All right. When I speak my poetry, just listen long enough. I promise you'll grow to love me. You'll see how vulnerable and open I really can be. How callous I am for a reason. how I got history of being soft, but in every season, you gotta understand, they would drop me, try to stop me, and now when I walk in, it's freezing. You got me believing. And the way you breathing, watching me, sort of teasing, telling me, promising me you can please me. Now I'm pressing you for your sign. I'm talking moon, rising, and Venus. Now I'm waiting on you to hit my line. We grown, we ain't gotta keep this between us. Ain't shit to hide. I'm just trying to tell you to come here with my fingers inside. Real emotional, the moon is on my side. It's a roller coaster? Nah, it's a slip and slide. We grown, we ain't gotta keep this between us. Ain't shit to hide. I'm just trying to tell you to come here with my fingers inside. Real emotional, the moon is on my side. It's a roller coaster? Nah, it's a slip and slide. Let's just skip the side, cause I want you, Lord knows it. I ain't tripping, I know you feeling me too. You too guarded to show it, but you showing it. I'll be a fool to stop you, I'm just flowing with it. When I speak my poetry, just listen long enough, I promise you're gonna go with it.
All right, that was dope. That was dope. Coming up next, chocolate cake.
I'm telling Mom. You want my money, Daddy? Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Ooh, okay. Come on. All right, now, friend.
This weekend is my mom's birthday, so her heavenly birthday. I lost her in 2023, but I wrote this poem. I have trouble talking to God. My throat tightens around the truth, words snagging on the edges of everything I've survived and everything I can't say out loud. How do I speak the kind of words that make the real pain my heart is holding? How do I confess that my silence sometimes screams louder than any prayer I can form? How could bended knee amplify my pain any higher than the ache already bruising my chest? How do I describe a grief that keeps re-breaking itself? A wound never quite finds its final shape. Losing my mother was like watching the sun fall out of the sky and still being expected to navigate my days in the dark. People call me strong, not understanding the weight of holding everything together when my grip is slipping, when my reality blurs at the edges, tilting, trembling, coming undone. I am not strong, but I am capable, but I am resilient, but I am still here. Even when here feels unsteady beneath me, and its pain, it is woven into constellations that go unexplored, patterns hidden in night sky, threads that bind galaxies together while I try to hold myself in one piece. My sorrow is stitched into cosmos, a map only God and my mother could read. So how does a goddess speak to God? She speaks trembling, she speaks cracked open, speaks with salt water in her lips and truth on her tongue. She speaks like a woman who has carried generations in her spine and finally lets her knees bend, not in surrender, but in release. She speaks her mother's name like a prayer God already knows by heart. She releases her grief like incense rising, a wandering smoke that still finds its way to heaven. And when the weight gets too heavy, I throw my grief into the heavens. Let it blaze across the dark, a supernova of everything I've carried, and God answers back in starlight, reminding me that no gravity to remind me where down is. See, my mama was the hum beneath my chaos, the drum line in my marrow, the rhythm that kept me from floating too far. Now silence, a quiet so loud that it steals the breath from my ribs. Black mother, black daughter, we were constellations stitched into the same cloth creation. Her hands were the loom, her prayers were the thread. Now I drift into space between her and forever, trying to find the piece of sky she took with her. I am untethered. No anchor, no origin, no name that feels like home. The earth don't hold me like it used to. Every step is a reaching, every breath a remembering. And still, when the wind curls soft around my face, I swear I hear her whispering my name in the language of roots, reminding me that gravity is just love, trying to pull me back to her. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for her one more time. That was amazing. All right, coming next to the stage, Anjana Bora. Y'all give it up for Anjana Bora.
A very good evening, dear friends. Good evening. And a very happy New Year 2026. My introduction comes best through my poems, so let it be. Loneliness. I fear my loneliness. Alone with my good heart. Alone in my head. My thoughts creating difficult pathways. I long to build fortitude, where I will level up to new heights to fulfill my deepest desires. Dare I ask myself, and immediately fear creeps in and hits me like a tsunami, crashing against my chest. Identity crisis, I state aloud. 50 years left behind as history. 50 years left to my human existence. A few years remains to good health. A few years handed over to destiny. The heart quivers to think of the time theory. Yet the choice remains. Do I stand aloof in my creative pursuit? Or get swept away with all that is going on outside of my small world? Hard to bring a balance, right? And it's a constant tug of war between these two worlds for me. Every new year arrives with the same message. Make the best of the time / year. Resolutions made all too many. And on borrowed time we are, aren't we? For many did not make it to this year. Survivor's guilt kicks in immediately. Stuck in the groove of old mental constructs, it is hard to dislodge from unproductive habits. 2026 has arrived in full gusto. Celebrations happened around the world. Fireworks got displayed. People cheered in thousands. Another year emerged as if from some secret vault. This time, things will be different. I will be different. The world will show up differently. To grab hold of it, to taste each day as it comes, to max it out, to seize the day, plays in my mind's diary. A space to create something out of myself in the quiet feels intimidating sometimes. To override the roar of the outside world feels lonely sometimes. Alone, yet surrounded by much, much yet to feel alone at the end of the day? Is it my convoluting thought alone, a dichotomy? Or the very bane of human existence? Food for thought. That which happens year after year, following a cycle as if like the seasons, till the arrival of another year, which we label as new. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for one more time.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next to the mic, we got Sunday. Y'all give it up for Sunday.
Hey y'all! Hey! I'm Sunday, Sunday the Griot, and little introduction. I'm an actress by trade. I ain't been writing that long. But with the grace of God and the support of my community, I have been nominated for a Dallas Entertainment Award. So around the venue, I have cards with my QR code. If you feel anything tonight, it would mean the world if you go vote for me. So this first piece is my first baby. It's been new and improved. Shout out to my little brother, he a producer. And he custom made this instrumental to go with it. So as I introduce myself, Sunday, the motherfucking griot.
Yes.
Okay. I'm really awkward, y'all. I don't know how to fill in silence, but we waiting on it.
Are you waiting on me?
Yes. No rush, take your time, baby.
You are Eric out there, right?
Yes, yes. If you need time, and I normally do erotica. While he do that, let me go ahead and do a piece, a short, but I normally do erotica. Y'all cool with me putting the tip in tonight? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I want the lights dim, not off. I want you to see me blush when I say the things I swore I'd never say out loud. Maybe I want ropes, not because I can't move, but because I want to see what I'll do when I can. Maybe I want sparks on my skin, a little shock, a little hum. Ooh, do it. Hey, again. Maybe I want to watch, sit back and pretend that I'm shy while my thighs forget how to behave. Maybe I want to be called good girl. Just so you can show me what happens when I'm not. All these maybes ain't maybe at all, just truth wrapped in a little giggle. I want to explore every part of me that knows how to beg. Sunday, the foreplay poem. Okay. Now, this one, my first baby, true and near to my heart. So, yeah, Sunday, self-titled. I am Sunday. Name for the day God rested, but I don't rest. I sit with the knowing of my ancestors, the one who preached with blood, sweat, and song.
tell these stories, not to scare you, but to wake you, so that we don't trip over the same stone, so that we don't bleed from the same wounds. I heal myself, one word, one pulse, one moan at a time, so that my healing can ripple through my people, ripple through my child, ripple through those gravel roads, still singing the blues. I am the echo of past prayers. I am the fire of future dreams. Call me Sunday, soft as honey, sharp as truth. And if you stay long enough, you'll taste what can't be rushed. Built from the heat, meant for the mouths that know how to listen. I am Sunday. And it's not just my name. I am the experience. Sunday, the introduction. Poem. And then I'm Sunday the Griot, G-R-I-O-T. Follow me on all platforms, and if you enjoyed it, please go vote for me, y'all. Thank you for having me. Gratitude. Okay.
Y'all give it up for her one more time. Yeah, I had the pleasure of seeing her perform this past Thursday. So when she popped up, I was like, oh, she's about to tear it down already. I can't wait. Coming up next to the stage, y'all give it up for Justin. Justin.
How y'all doing out there tonight, Dallas? Make some noise for yourselves. Make some noise for yourselves. Y'all looking beautiful. I'm gonna bypass the mic if that's okay with you. My name is Justin. I am a poet from New Orleans, Louisiana, but I've been in Dallas since 2019, so it's my first time here at this particular open mic. It looks pretty good, you know. I walked up to it and seen it was a barbershop. I'm overdue for a lineup, you know, so I'm glad you up, let me know. I'm gonna do a piece for y'all. It's about my religion. I am Christian first and foremost, so I just want to put that out there. In case anybody is not Christian, you know, don't take no offense to it, but it's about me and my God, you know. Backslide, backpedal, back against the wall. Calling God back for a chance to fix it all. We communicate on the prayer hotline. That's 1-800-Jesus help me. I'm dying. He gave a reply with a why. Do you deserve another try? I put you here before bearing gifts. Gave you a loving home with 2 parents that earned college certificates. A safe family who did nothing but lift you up. And after 25 years of living, you claim you're stuck? No, this just can't be. Not you, Justin G, the one who like to think he know better than me. Time out. If you can't tell, when God and I talk, it's more pull and push and less burn and bush. Really, he had every right to be mad at me. Did I come from a loving home? Facts. Did it encourage me to go to school? Big facts. Had God not given me a better start than some of my peers or across the canal counterparts? I look over at God and stand tall. No dimes, quarters, or common sense involved. Bigger change is what I need, y'all. You ever seen Can Shake fundraising on the street? Youth organizations with signs that read, can you donate to my park basketball team? That's me. Except my sign will read, Lord help me please, I am begging you on my knees. Arrogance got me here, and pity has been keeping me planted. I'm wrong for wasting the fruits of my family labor, keeping them spoiled rotten. Every opportunity my mom made, 1, maybe 2 forgotten. I look over at God and wonder, does he really hear my plea? He says, if I were to give you another chance, just what would you do? I would start my life over with the wisdom I gained, pour the false confidence down the drain, start a career, take a responsibility, and put a new code of respect back on my name. God, I'm not playing. I need this to happen. And it might sound insane, but I know I'm not capping. He looks over at me and says, many have come before with the same song and dance, but lucky for you, I'm a forgiving God. You better not waste that second chance.
Hey, I give it up for him one more time. All right, coming up next to the stage, we got Ray Violet. Ray Violet.
Actually, can you make this so this instead?
I can record it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I messed up. Oh, you don't have. Okay, no, it's just.
Okay, have any of y'all read or seen Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
So y'all know the cat raid and how it's always smiling. Okay, so this is kind of inspired by that, but about like a girl who's always smiling to just hide the pain underneath. I miss that girl. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a reflection, but a refraction of the girl she once was and the one she became. Only a fraction of herself still recognizable, though her face is a blur of fractured pieces. A Picasso come to life, but that smile still remains, that smile that radiates like 1,000 splendid suns, never reaching her eyes. Hide the pain, hide the shame, smiling away to a better place. But that girl is not the same. Feeling insane, her life's a broken frame, breaking her own heart, playing games with the lamest of lames. That girl looks for love in a black hole, a hopeless romantic high off love dust. Her love life dwindling to dust. Face masks of honey and olive oil turn into facials of baby soil from that uncoiled snake in her mouth. A forbidden snack as her muffled cries she tries to hold back, go unnoticed, incognito, by the man looking down at her as she looks up. Hide the pain, hide the shame. I miss that girl saying she'd be nobody's fool. Now she's breaking all the rules she set for herself. Her standards, her promises, her bad bitch mantra, all down the drain. What happened to her brain? I miss that girl, the girl whose reflection I once recognized. Now just a bright smile plastered on a face of fractured pieces after she broke her own heart once again. Thank you. And I'm Raven, Ray Violet. You can find me on Raven Writes 8 on Instagram. Thank you.
I give it up for one more time, you know what I'm saying? Let's put some energy in the room. Y'all good? Y'all alive? Y'all making it? We awake? Y'all need a break? Yeah, I ain't getting no break. All right, up next, I give it up for Lizzie.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm trying to be more mysterious in 2026, so that's all you'll get. I know it's getting bad again. I know it's getting bad again when I think too hard about what to wear, wondering if I wear the wrong color shirt with those shoes, I'll notice the people who stare. I know it's getting bad when I obsess over why I haven't gotten a text back. Have they realized I'm just a fraud? Just as insecure as the rest? Not really up for all these validity and reliability tests? Now I'm wondering if I really was just a notch in your belt. Questioning if the connection we had was really just something that I felt. I know deep down that if I had a stable and present dad, I would have never looked twice, but those weren't the cards I was dealt. I would have never got caught up in the never-ending lies, would have swatted away your smooth remarks and empty promises like flies. I was comfortable in this chaos because it was no stranger to me. See, I knew this game because the man I should have been able to trust most of all, through all of his manipulation, lying, absent-minded decisions and flaws, betrayed me and made me feel so small. I know it's getting bad again when I start to feel comfortable with the thought that maybe this toxic, half-baked love is all I'll ever get because it's all I've ever got. I know it's getting bad when I make some careless choices so I can feel something other than anxious. Then, when it's all said and done, I'm still left with the same me. The same little girl who was curious, sensitive, loved to laugh, and found a way to enjoy herself in every room. Yes, at times this was overshadowed by her fears about snakes, monsters, or if she was the reason everything went boom. But something I've learned about when it gets bad is that it's about to get really good. It gets good when I realize those monsters had their own monsters. Snakes aren't always bad, and I'm the only thing I can control. It gets good when I accept that I'm still that same little girl who knows how to accomplish a goal in the midst of the struggle. It gets good when I stop running from it and I start running to it. It gets good when I accept that I'm deeply flawed and love myself anyway. I love myself for what I am and even what I'm not, because I know even those things have no shot at shrouding out all the light I carry. Maybe I am comfortable in the chaos because in it my resilience, empathy, adaptability, and joy are always abounding. I thank God I can see the best in people like God sees in me because it's allowed me to always remain curious. I can walk away from an experience saying, oops, guess I hadn't learned that yet, and not be furious with myself or anyone else for too long, but trusting that even when I fuck up, I take accountability and evolve. Not getting tripped up by the instability of the things around me, I trust that all my wrong judgments, thoughtless choices, and wounds always lead me back to what matters. Connection, reflection, joy, laughter, art, hope, love, authenticity. They lead me back to that girl who found a way to carry all of those things and more when they were too heavy. They made me the woman who now knows she can set some bags down and not accept others, especially from the hands of those unwilling to deal with their monsters. When I'm down, I know I won't be down for long. I know when things are getting bad again, it's not something to be afraid of because things are about to get really good. Because I'm about to remember who the hell I am.
Y'all give it up for one more time. All right, we got 4 more poets coming up next to the mic. Kia, make some noise for Kia.
Hey y'all. Hey. Okay. This one is new. I actually just finished it yesterday. So. New shit. This was called Comfortable. Okay. When do niggas decide the chase is canceled? Like ding ding ding, game over. She said yes, pack it up, boys. Effort expired. Who called it? Who blew the whistle? Cause I need to holler at them real quick. You mean to tell me the same hands that once held bouquets now can't even lift the phone to text me good morning, beautiful? You mean to tell me the same hands that once held bouquets now can't even lift the phone to text me good morning, beautiful? The same mouth that used to whisper sweet nothings like honey in my ear, now dry as hell, talking about, you know I still care, right? No, nigga, I don't know. When did yes become permission to relax? When did commitment turn into comfort at my expense? Because somewhere between will you be my girlfriend and what's for dinner, the effort started missing like socks in the dryer. And now suddenly I've been promoted for a job I didn't apply to, didn't interview for, but somehow I'm now the chef, the maid, the emotional support hotline, the reminder app, the ride or die, the hold it down woman. And you, nigga, you want to clock in late and still expect a paycheck with overtime pay. Explain to me why love for a woman comes with a workload increase while love for a man means he gets the coast. Why am I told that's just how relationships work? Like exhaustion is tradition, like imbalance is culture, like bare minimum is masculine. No. Okay. Why am I told that's just how relationships work? Like exhaustion is tradition, like imbalance is culture, like bare minimum is masculine. Because I don't even want too much. I just want consistency. I want the same energy that made you chase me to be the same energy that makes you keep me. Because love shouldn't start loud and end lazy. And if being your girlfriend means I lose flowers, affection, effort, and appreciation, then maybe the real question is, who taught these niggas that comfort means stop trying? Because baby, I can promise you it wasn't me.
I better step it up, man. Y'all give it up for her one more time. Right, coming up next, we got Miss Deliverance. Miss Deliverance.
Okay, so hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
All right, shameless plug, book on Amazon, Words Are Real. And so, yeah, and shout out to all the teachers out here. I'm an AP English teacher and 11 years in the game.
Come on,
yeah. Bless you. Yeah. Labor of love. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this poem because, you know, I'm with this political situation going on in America right now. It's some bullshit. So. It's crazy. I put Trump's name in here. It's 2017 and I wrote this poem. I don't know. I was foreshadowing or something. All right, here we go. This is entitled, I Will Continue to Fight. I feel inspired to write tonight. And yes, I am bright like the sun's light. And just like my ancestors, I will continue to fight. Fight all lies, everything untrue, this fucked up system my people so badly want to integrate into. You see, we have not realized that there will be no integration. No, not here. And the real terrorist, Trump and his men, you see, they induce the fear. Parents now cry needless tears. Lives lost in Iraq, lives lost in vain. If you think we live in a democracy, then you are insane. Bush still has his 2 daughters. Do you think he feels the pain? And they called my ancestors uncivilized, subhuman creatures. These same motherfuckers are our government officials, our teachers, our preachers. Damn. Where do we go now? We've been too far down. We must go up. But we cannot do it in this system. It is too fucked up. When you fall down, get up. I said when you fall down, get up. We cannot pass ignorance down generation after generation. Ignorance is a bitter manifestation. Ignorance will leave you in unexpected devastation. Woo! High school and college graduation, and guess what? We still know nothing of self. Schizophrenia, bipolar, multiple personalities, these disorders require spiritual help. The very spiritual world, the Western world, refuses to acknowledge no Prozac, no Zoloft, turn on the light and the roaches are caught. You see, we are to never be compensated, so no, we receive no reparations for our ancestors' bodies who were bought. And in high school, only 400 years of our long, long, glorious history is taught, and it's God I seek and have sought, and it's God that gives me this talent to write. And just like my ancestors, I will continue to fight. And just like our ancestors, we have to continue to fight.
Black power. Straight like that, straight like that. All right, coming up next, we got Miss Nightlife. Y'all give it up for Miss Nightlife. Keep on clapping. She ain't here yet. Keep clapping. Keep clapping.
Melanin rich, big bone, healthiness, lip gloss popping, 5-eye dominant, created by my mama and the pressure that bust her pipes. Melanin rich, big bone, healthiness, lip gloss popping, 5-eye dominant, created by my mama and the pressure that bust her pipes. Choked me to life, and well, here I am hanging Ninny's minding my business, cleaning this shit out on this nightlife. I am a Texas-born, Louisiana-bred, DC living educator. And you know, I came to talk a little shit because I read somewhere that said get it off your chest. But love has been the theme here tonight, and so I want to continue with that. When they ask me why I'm single, I'll say it's because I want to have my vibrations raised. Not to be triggered or enraged, but someone to love me on my good and bad days, to know me, to stay. I want to be introduced to parts of me I didn't know were there. I want to be known on sight, handled with familiarity and care. Hell, I want someone to love me beyond themselves and have absolutely no desire to expose me to their hell, willing to put their egos down to go nowhere else but to honor the God within. So aligned with mine that if we lost each other, we'd find each other again and again and again. Drown in intimate moments until they know where the deepest part of me lies. And when they've lost themselves, they always find their way back looking into my eyes. It's the map of our souls intertwined, forever routed on paths that lead to me. I want to be loved whole and complete from the top of my soul to the bottom of my feet, carried in their arms when my legs get weak. I want someone that prayed for me, not to pray on me, but to know the power of someone that speaks life into me, who's renewed at the touch of my skin, whose mission is to be my next of kin, to love me from inside out to outside and within. Hell, I want to experience unequivocal joy at the expense of bullshit. To be loved in ways that makes no sense, and if by chance we are engulfed in silence, our spirits speak knowings across frequencies, forever committed to each other and the constant exchange of energy. So when they ask me why I'm single again, it's because I'm not willing to enter another competition to be in a relationship with someone's ego. Complacent on who they think they are, unwilling to grow. Ergo, I'm single because that seems to be all people know. Listen, I'm here for a long term and for good times. I'm single because I want my love to be earned. Before crossing that line, making me an accessory to assisted suicide, still carrying an ego they won't put down most times. I'm single because most people don't have the will to kill the part of the ego that allows them to live for real. For real, y'all.
Yeah, I was feeling that, yeah, me too, that was fire, All right, our last poet of the night. Y'all give it up for Author Queen Myasia.
Hey y'all. Hey. I don't remember it by heart, but Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for having me. So this one is called Shopping Spree. God be just out here splurging on me. Shopping for knowledge and wisdom, strengthening my mentality. Shopping for tools, designing me shoes. They fit me well, what, you can't tell? Me and my God don't want nothing on sale. His child has paid the full price. And not for nothing, but with my God, I don't have to think twice. My God be out here shopping for me. I paid attention, then he set me free. I had pain in my voice. You didn't hear it? We good on this end. We rich in spirit. My God be out here splurging on me. When I asked him why, my God replied, my child, you are special. I will continue to splurge, just in return, be my vessel. So y'all can find me on Instagram at Author Queen. Queen My Asia. I have a few books on Amazon. One is an adult book called Fetish Eyes Only on Amazon. And my poetry book is called Phases of Poet Face. Will be out on March 1st.
I want to thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. If you enjoyed yourself, let me get a yer. Yeah. I ain't from New York. I just like how that shit sounds. Hey, come on. That's what's up. Come on, New York. So we got to do one more time. Yer. Yeah. Hey, there it is. Happy New Year. I hope y'all's New Year is filled with blessings, joys, and you meet all your goals and all that good shit. With that being said, if you stepped up to the mic tonight, please come to the front so we can take your picture, put it on the page, all that good stuff. And I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're gonna take a picture real quick. Everybody tuned in to the live. Thank you. Appreciate you for checking in. See you next time. We out.